Nityanandam, this is Manitya Swatantira Priyananda, and my topic for the day is how to stop caring so much about your physical appearance, how to be liberated from that obsession. And I'm not saying, stop looking at yourself in the mirror, stop putting makeup on, stop matching your clothes before you go to work. That's not the point of the video at all. The point of the video is to help you detach from that pain that gets created inside of you when you look at yourself and you feel dissatisfied for this or that reason, or the fear that you carry about, how are other people seeing me, what are they gonna think about me, what are they going to see when they look at me. So all that, how to detach yourself from all that suffering that you carry with you and that is completely unnecessary. And before I start sharing one of the best techniques, I want to share a personal story. So my biggest pain, I would say, in terms of physical appearance was when I was 15, 16 years old. I started developing so much acne on my face, having a hormonal imbalance, and so it was manifesting that way. And I did a lot of completion, to understand the root of that physical manifestation. And I was carrying so much anger, so much self-hatred, self-denial inside of me. And that's the way that, it expressed. And it's actually a celebration, the fact that I'm sharing it with you, because it's the first time that I'm able to talk about it openly without feeling any kind of shame, actually, associated with that story about the fact that it happened to me. And, it was, back in the days, it was so... it was completely paralyzing me. And I remember some days I wouldn't even go to school because I was too embarrassed. And I remember even writing to teachers and telling them that's the reason why I was not coming to class, and being so obsessed by the lighting, if I knew that a specific room had a very bright lighting, I wouldn't want to go in it. And it affected me so much in terms of my approach and connection with other people, because I started really avoiding contact with other people, and I was unable to, connect with others authentically. I wasn't able to look at someone else in the eyes. I just wanted to run away, because all I could think about was, they're not looking at me, they're looking at what's happening on my face. And see, this is the thing also I'm realizing. It's so crazy how these ghosts from the past are the pain that was created, we still carry it inside, even to this day as an adult. You still, when you think back, you have that little it feels like this in your chest area or your stomach. And even though it's not even real anymore, in your life, it's not happening, but that pain, that experience is still in you. And that's where the completion is necessary, to be able to get rid of all those dead weights, that are stopping you from radiating and being in the state of Sadashiva. So basically the technique was introduced to me during my first inner awakening. So it's called the skeleton dance, and a lot of you might know it, some of you might not, but it's really, I think, personally, one of the best techniques. So you can do the dance, and I'll show you the video, what it looks like, what it sounds like. But you can also spend some time, whenever you feel some kind of self-consciousness or anything like that, you visualize yourself as a skeleton and other people as skeletons, because we're so easily fooled by our senses, and we really believe that we are what we see with our eyes, this flesh, this hair, these eyes. But if you think about it, if you take away everything physically, we look I mean, we all look the same. We all look like a skeleton. So it's actually, I challenge you actually, you know, like spend a day, choose a day, and constantly, you know, look around you, like during your meetings, in your class, when you're at school, just start looking around, and instead of focusing on like, oh, what is this person wearing and all that, you know, just start looking at everybody as a skeleton, and you'll see like it creates such a joyful feeling inside of you. And I'll show you the clip for those who don't know. So it looks and sounds like this. Hold on. See, so it's actually a lot of fun, and the goal is to don't focus on any steps in particular, just involve your whole body, like visualize every single bone in your body and just move as intensely as you can. And yeah, Swamiji recommends doing it for 21 minutes. And so you can do it, you know, in the morning, first thing when you wake up, to kind of set the tone for the day. You can also do it when you come back from work, because so many things, you know, have happened during your day, so many interactions, and you might be emotionally agitated. I don't know, some people might have said something that agitated you. So yeah, so spend some time doing that. If you have a family, involve your whole family for a few minutes, you know, just put it super loud and, you know, bring the kids and they'll have so much fun. And what's really important is that you have to dismiss, like forget about everything that reminds you of the physical form that you see when you look in the mirror. So, you know, don't speak, don't even laugh, like don't make any sound that a skeleton wouldn't be able to do. So if you feel like laughing, I mean, it happened to us as well when we were doing it for the first time, and you can go like this, you know, like clenching your teeth together. I mean, that's pretty much all a skeleton can do, I think. Yeah, so have fun and let me know how it feels for you. And yeah, spend some time, you know, even if you're, you know, an adult, and just look back into your life and find those moments where yeah, you experienced pain related to the way you looked, or you know, if someone said things about you that hurt your feelings, like start looking at that and start doing a completion process, you know, and tell yourself like you are not that, like all that, those hurt feelings, all that pain that you're carrying, you can simply just drop it at Swamiji's feet and know that you are not that. Thank you, have fun.